Right, I am. Let me take it so I can speak to you properly. So I'm in Scotland. I'm in Edinburgh again. I was in London. I did a video with that girl, who's a conservative influencer, commentary, vlogger, character. You can go and see that on our channel, which is Angela Rose, if you want to. But now I'm back in Edinburgh. Got the beautiful Balmoral behind me here, and the Walter Scott Monument too. I'm going to be playing bagpipes for about an hour and a half, up until 8 PM. So when this hits an hour and a half, I'll say a few words, I'll speak to the chat for a little bit. If there's people in here, then I'll speak in an hour and a half, so that's at 8 PM. And then if there's nobody here, then I'll just cut it off then and go and get myself some food. Just as an update in terms of why I've not been streaming much lately, the main reason, well, there's a couple of reasons. One thing that's stopping me from posting and doing everything is I'm actually trying to revive an ancient Scottish business which has been in the works for about 130 years, and try and bring them to the forefront of kind of innovative, traditional, premium clothing. And that's probably going to shape my social media a lot in the future, because if things go well working with this company, then there is a chance I may try and get involved with them full time and shape the social media around that, or shape that around the social media rather. I think it's the best opportunity that I can have to really actually have an impact on Scotland, actually help a struggling traditional business that has been around for a long time, actually keep traditional skills alive and support that. So I'm quite passionate about trying to do that. I'll reveal the name and everything later on if things work out. It just depends on who's this. Krishna Ditya. Wow, we've got random people here. I've never heard of you before, but welcome. You're very welcome here. Yeah, look, so I'm just explaining a little bit backdrop. I've been focusing on some other things lately that I'm trying to bring into the brand. Because if you don't know, one of my main restrictions for content is definitely money, and I want to learn business skills. I want to learn how to build this business to really help them, and it'd be such a fighting shame if a 130 years old business that is immensely not just creative but exceptionally skilled to a world-class level in their craft, to see them go down under would be absolutely tragic. So I'm working with them. You love my Celtic music? Well, I'm just about to start playing. Lucky for you. Wow, is it just you in? Beautiful place. Yeah, it is a beautiful place. I know. Well, I'm just going to be busking here. It's pretty quiet tonight, so I'm not going to expect a lot of money, but hopefully we can get some nice chats going. Hello from Texas. Hello, Justin Hold. Yeah, I'm just about to start playing bagpipes, so my hands are nice and warmed up now, finally, after a while of having very cold hands. So I look forward to playing for you. It's great. I've got a lot of supporters in Texas actually, but I've not heard from anybody in Texas for a while, have I? I think Yui. No, who is it? That's from Dallas. Oh, it's On the Loot. Anyway, one of the people who comes in the chat sometimes is from Texas as well. You heard the nutsack is a good hand warmer. Well, I think generally, if I was in my bedroom, I would think that's a brilliant idea, and I would absolutely go for the nutsack, because it's quite a good balance, getting cold to the balls and warmth to the hands at the same time is actually very healthy. It's good for fertility. Right now, however, I've got an audience of Italians standing watching me, waiting for me to play bagpipes, so I think I better not put my hands on my balls, and I better start playing some tunes for you. Let's see how this goes. Piano man. Yeah, since the piano man. How did I train my breath? It's a case of many years of practice.
Yay! Absolutely. This is the way you do it.
sorry for that bit of grotesque stuff there, I promise. We'll have less of that. Sorry? I was getting really tired there. My middle drone, like my middle tenor is so high, every time I try and get it into tune, it comes off the top. Hello. Thank you guys, thank you.
You taking tips?
Sorry?
You taking tips?
I am, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only if you want.
No, I got something for you. I gotta find it.
Thank you.
And wet. Sorry, I can't find my money.
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
I do take card as well.
no. You do?
Yes.
All right. Gotcha.
You want to do that?
But you got like a QR code or something?
No, I just do it on my phone.
Oh, you look so good.
Thank you, thank
Hey,
you.
honey, have a good one.
Bye. breath of those high notes there. Istanbul, definitely not, man. Banger, I don't know which tune you're talking about. If you're talking about the last tune, that was John Morrison of Acid House, which is a fantastic banger, I would say. Although I can't say I executed it very well. I was so tired at the end. All the high notes were light. I was hitting them lightly. What's up? Who's that? Look, new people. Anyway, welcome new people. Always nice to have new folk in here. Look, I've been streaming for what, 34 minutes? Thank you, man. So in 1 hour, I'm gonna keep playing for an hour. Then at the end, I'll do a Q&A and I'll speak to you all and see what you're saying. If there's people online. So if you're here for me talking and you want to speak a bit, and I want to get to know you, so even if you don't want to get to know me, I want to get to know you. So if you want to stay, then just wait for an hour and I'll reach out to you all in an hour and respond to your questions. For now, we'll keep it with the Bagpipes.
Robin Bagpipes.
Sorry, you caught me in a ghost moment, mate.
You know Mungo?
What's that?
You know Mungo?
Mungo!
Mungo McCosh, yeah.
Yes!
I was at school with him.
You went to school with Mungo?
Yeah.
Fuck,
What are you doing here? So you're meant to be global explorer, no?
Nah, I've just done videos in fucking London.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nice.
But I'm back home.
What's your stick? 'Cause
Get my
I
driver
played pipes at school.
Sorry?
I played pipes at school.
Oh, nice.
Can we make a photo? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Mungo's so funny, man.
I know, mate. I know.
He's in Shanghai right now, right?
Yeah. I saw him. He actually came back the other day. I bumped into him in the pub. I couldn't believe it.
In Edinburgh?
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? And then,
Really?
yeah. But,
That's so funny. Are you based here, like?
yeah, I'm in, well, I live in Glasgow, so throughout the accent. Just went to school down south. But I've got,
You went to Glasgow?
yeah, but obviously, like, at school, it was, no, because I learnt the pipes in pipe major in Motherwell. It's like the Queen's piper. It's really sick. Like, really
Oh,
good.
wow.
Yeah, how do you learn?
School.
Well,
Yeah. I went to a small school.
Oh, no, really? Oh, how was
It's alright, yeah.
that? Do you live there?
Right now, yeah, I'm staying with my parents right now.
Okay, yeah, get some money.
But last year I was travelling for a year.
Yeah.
Doing all the social media and stuff. Now I'm trying to get my driving license. So what I do is I come up here every week. 20.
20, okay.
Yeah, but
22.
I went to uni.
Yeah.
Didn't get my driving license before going to uni, so I was
Right.
like,
Where are you?
no, I did go to
Yeah, where?
I went to Screen Academy.
Oh, no, and you're already done?
No, I did 1 year.
Oh, right, okay, that's
I did 1 year went travelling, yeah.
It's not, how much money are you making off this? Because I might get paid before summer though.
It can be good, like right now it's a bit dead.
Oh, yeah.
Usually at night time the thing is...
You're on stream?
Yeah, so... There's like not many people on though. What I do is I do all my recordings on stream, and basically nobody watches it. And then I take a bunch of clips from it and they get loads of views.
Yeah, I mean, you do get a lot of views.
But it means I get to speak to folk on here as well.
Yeah.
And even though like probably right now I've got like 5 viewers watching or something, the live stream viewers account for 50% of the donations average.
No way.
Yeah, because they're sitting with me for 15 hours a day, shit like that.
You should go on Kick. Yeah, James.
I'm on Kick.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm on Kick.
Anyway, my name's Callum, mate.
Oh, Callum.
Nice to meet you. So.
Yeah, you too, man.
Robin, yeah?
Yeah, see you around. Oh, I felt bad there. I was like wiping my bogies on my hands and he came to shake my hand and shit. Is that Buchanan? Yes, it is. It is my mind. You know what's funny? Whenever I speak to posh people, I sound extra rough. I feel like it's an intimidation thing.
Down there? Yeah.
This wind is relentless. Oh, you're actually related to the Buchanans of Bucklemans. Well, that's wonderful.
Winchester, yes, and then the big one here.
Salute de France, the Old Alliance. Well, thank you very much. Such a nice spot here. Can you see how nice this spot is? I suppose with that glare you can't really see. Scott Monument's fantastic. Balmoral, fantastic hotel. It's owned by some fucking shitty Italian chain now, but still luxury, I suppose. Just a shame, I suppose. It's a shame in my view that it's owned by somebody who's not Scottish, but Better Italian than Qatari, that's what I'll say. My back is actually hurting so much. From standing and, see when you play bagpipes, you use your back a lot. My back's like, whoa, suffering. And I've just been at the gym, and before that I've been going around all day carrying these coins about. I'll tell you that one thing, it's a lot of work on this grandfather's back. Schoen's lead. Fuck is that? German or something? Alright, Schoen's lead, my man. Schoen's lead. Oh, thank you, man. It's gonna fuck up my teeth doing this stuff as well. When I get this tired, I start gripping it tightly. Beautiful music, thank you, thank you. So funny how I'm getting blown. Look how twisted this is. Look how twisted that is. It's all gone around it. Play it loud and play it proud. Well, I'm certainly playing it loud, mate. I'm certainly playing it loud.
Du frågar. Du frågar.
Vi kan ju bara fråga om vi får ta en bild.
Nej, men du är också med.
Ska vi vara där?
Jävlar,
Du får... Jag ska gå över från han tar fram.
writing. I can't read it, it's so small. How many years have you done it? Take you to master it. It takes a long time to master it out. Probably take me another 10 years to master it. I've been learning for 10 years so far. What else are you writing there? Have to go, but enjoyed listening. Pipes. Thank you, man. No worries. Nice having you on. You don't need to apologise for leaving. I appreciate when you're here, whether you're going to leave or not. But in terms of the Q&A stuff, that'll be in about... What time are we at right now? I can't fucking read it. Oh, we're an hour in. Alright, we got 38 minutes left, something like that. Then we'll cut off.
Number 4, mate. It's terrible.
Ah shit, there's nobody in. Well, this is a bit shit, isn't it? City's gone quiet. Nobody's going to be on nights out. Nobody's going to be on nights out on Monday. How you doing, guys? And also, yeah, it's just all round pretty quiet at night. Oh, 2 viewers. Don't know what's going on, don't know why it's so quiet. Normally we do really well for folk when I'm piping on stream. When I'm busking at least, because it stays connected for a long time. Take a look at the nice city here. That's the Lloyd's Bank building. Well, Lloyd's own not Royal Bank, Lloyd's own Bank of Scotland. So it's technically the Bank of Scotland building, but Lloyd's own it, so they basically make all the decisions there now. Like with many things, Scotland has lost its autonomy. The lady just fell over in the sleep. You have to get some sleep, mate. You look tired. No shit, I'm fucking tired. I've been playing bagpipes for an hour. It's always gonna happen. And I used to play this for 5 hours a day. I just needed a breather though. Only takes maybe 10 minutes of waiting. 10-minute mew. And then I'll get back to it. Usually more people come out around 8:30, so around 8:30 you get people who want to come out and party. But on a Monday that's not really going to be the case. What is that name though? Krishna Aditya. Sri Lankan. Is that where Hare Krishna is from? Sri Lanka.
I kind of like stuck Chris in it as well. Like he's got.
So many well-dressed people there. I don't know what immigrants are. Do you get money from you streaming on or from YouTube? No, I don't make any money from YouTube. I get money from Kick because you can donate there, but not really. And then I get money from TikTok. I don't have enough watch time on YouTube at the minute. You need so much damn watch time. Been in like 15-hour live streams every day, and it's still going to take another whole month until I've got to enough watch time. Thing was, I had a video that had got 7 million shorts views in a month, and YouTube just didn't recognize it. It was just like, looks like 1 million to me. Like, what? It says 7 million on the video and the analytics, but you need 3 million shorts views to be monetized. You only need 3 million, and I had 6.5, 6.7 in 1 month, but they said that wasn't enough. So they didn't say anything TikTok did with me. TikTok did that when I had one video that blew up to 5 million views, and it just didn't show up in the payment system, just by complete fault or something. Because you know, if they say it's demonetized, they say it's demonetized. If they say something's happened, something's happened. Nothing happened. They just said nothing and just acted as if it didn't even register in their system. So all the other videos after it were fine, but that one video, they just acted as if that video didn't even exist when it came to the money side of things, to avoid paying me £10,000 basically, which is what I would have earned. Now if I was earning from streaming, I'd be doing a whole different thing on here. But it's going to be calm, it's going to be quiet, it's going to be peaceful, and it's going to be my normal fucking life. This is all we're getting. I had a lot of big plans for coming back to Scotland, a lot of big plans, but when I started streaming after I got back here, I ran into a number of issues, connection issues mainly. And the people who I consider to be a reasonably loyal audience, some of them stayed along, but a lot of them, you know, I think everybody is suffering from attention span issues, and if I disconnect, then they'll leave and they'll never come back, you know. So until I'm like maybe in the Highlands and got on Starlink or something like that, I'm not really gonna have much luck with this. Because in the cities, that's the only place where the signal is good as the cities, but then it gets really bad at places where it's crowded or places where there's big buildings. So yeah, the signal in Scotland is very unreliable. Hello, some girl, how you doing? We've got 20 minutes more of Bagpipes. Let's see, let me check the time. My day was great, thank you. Yeah, 21 minutes of Bagpipes, so we'll go to 1 hour and 33 minutes, and then I'll stop and we'll do some Q&A. It's windy, I'm sorry for the wind noises. The wind has been blowing my bagpipes over while I've been playing, so it's not just you that's being affected by the wind. Yeah, let's get back to playing. Bye bye.
Και όταν είχαμε στα νεύρα.
Guys writing. Have a good evening, thank you. Made good money? Not, it's been really quiet actually. Follow Destiny? Yeah, sure mate. Do you have any idea who is Paul Craig? Yeah, I know the guy. What about him? What about Paul Craig? If it's the same Paul Craig, actually, it probably not a different Paul Craig to me. Whoa.
You alright?
Right then, man. Yeah. Well, I need a breather though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Thank you, man. Scotland. Just as well, it's nearly time to go, eh? Back again to wake up your Scottish blood. Good stuff, mate, good stuff. Shit. I've really not got much of the breath left in me. What time are we on? 26, 7 minutes to play.
Yeah, she's real. She's not real.
Bravo, thank you. Right, I think we'll do one more set. One more set, then we're home. It's super, super quiet now. Literally just me in the street. There's nobody is out tonight. It's not like they're not giving me money, it's just like the city's empty, you know what I mean? Empty city. Rude bastards. If I was getting lots of money, I wouldn't mind rude people, you know? So dead though. I wait for 10 minutes for one person to come along and they're rude as fuck. Can't be arsed with that. Oh shit, it says that's 9 on that clock there. Oh well. Right, we're finished. We're done for the day. I'm all going home and everything now. Gonna go back to the hostel. But if you want to stay on for a minute, I'll answer any questions you've got. So anybody that wants to find anything out about what's been going on, why I've not been streaming, want to know what's coming, want to know more about the business, what are you curious about, what's the chat? Anybody who's online right now, welcome to chip in. This is your only chance really of the day. If you want to get in and say anything and get involved. I'm doing a lot of things at the minute because I'm looking at buying... Oh, he's off the bed. See you later. Yeah, I'm looking at buying a significant portion of a business and I want to try and save them because they're kind of dying. That's the main thing I've been focused on lately. What else? There's a lot of things I'm focused on at the minute, you know. I'm gonna be really business minded. That's right, Robin the big bad businessman, that's me. That's the character I'm turning into, so I'm gonna be very focused on how I can save this little heritage brand that's 100 years old. 130 years old. Which is amazing. Yeah, 130 years old is it's a great number. 1886 it was founded. Can you imagine? 1886. It's a fantastic year, I think, to found a company. Especially if you're going to stay alive for 130 years. Well, at least we finished my favourite tune, Angus McKinnon. I love that 6/8. Crazy how lazy these people are that are crossing the road in front of the bus. The bus is literally honking at them and they're just saying nothing. They just kept going just as slowly as they were anyway. Mental folk. I've got a book called The Goal. It's about continual improvement. Size day yolks yok tabby. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Size day yolks yok tabby. What? You guys are speaking in some other language sometimes. I do not know what the fuck you're on about, mate. Shazzy yucks yok tabby. Aye, sure, man. Sure, mate. As you say, man. As you say, man. AQ. Well, you know, I may not have any serious. I may have spent a year working on building my social media in order to have essentially no money. But I've got some people sitting here reading out shit. Why speak Turk? Is that Turk? Bro, I don't speak Turk. I don't even speak Chinese. I've been learning that for long enough. Jesus, man. You expect I'd know something from Turk, man. You'd be lucky if I knew something from English half the time, honestly. The way I operate. Jesus, man, what a fucking faff. What a fucking faff. At least I'm in a beautiful, beautiful place. You know, you can't actually get angry, because yeah, I get irritated by everything all the time, but look at this. Look at this shit behind me. How... Can I not clean that lens? How dare I moan when I have... Oh, can you see it? Can you even see the buildings over there? They're pretty dark. They're drowned out by all this lit up shit next to me. Balmoral and all. It's a nice hotel. From the outside at least. YKS is shit exam. You're doing a Turkish exam. Bro, why would you learn Turkish, man? What a language to be learning, mate. Turkey's a dodgy country as well, isn't it? Their politics are off the rails, aren't they? I don't know too much about it, to be honest. I'm biased because I know Greeks in Cyprus that tell me a lot of bad things. I'm sure there's a lot of great things to be knowing. Certainly the culture's pretty incredible. Wow, bro. You did your research and bagpipes were invented in the Middle East. Oh, you did your research, did you? Do you even know what bagpipes are, mate? People always write that shit in my comments and they don't even know what bagpipes are. Bagpipes were invented in the Middle East, is that true? So, in case you want to know, right, so the reason people say bagpipes were made in the Middle East, the conical bore, which is a fundamental element of the contemporary bagpipes, was invented in Persia. Alright, so that's why the bagpipes were invented in the Middle East. The bagpipes. Because bagpipes is a category of instrument. Alright? There's a lot of different bagpipes all across Europe. Historically, bagpipes are pretty much a European instrument. Really, they barely developed in any other countries outside of Europe. And the most advanced, the most complex bagpipes are here. If you were to listen to what they played in Persia with a conical bore several thousand years ago, you wouldn't hear that and think, oh, this is the bagpipes. You would hear it or you would see it and you go, this is a snake charmer or something like that, okay? It's a very, very different thing. And I'll tell you what else. If all we had was a little Persian conical bore, nobody would fucking know what the bagpipes were. The only reason anybody knows what the bagpipes are is because the British Empire used them. And they used the Scottish bagpipe, which is the most beautiful, most technologically advanced, most loudest, most dramatic, most also technologically simplified. So it got very, very technologically complex and then they simplified it down so it could work in the most efficient way possible. That's why they use our bagpipes. It's the toughest in all weather conditions, it's the most dramatic, it's the most impactful. Alright, you understand? Yes, yes. So a lot of people come to me all the time and they tell me this stuff. They tell me, oh, you know, the bagpipes, they were invented in the Middle East. No, Not the bagpipes you're looking at, Mr. Scotsman invented the bagpipes you're looking at, okay? It's a Scottish creation. Even if it relies on inventions that were created by the Persians and all sorts of intelligent, well-versed people from around the world. I got all these people in my comment section going, oh, the bagpipes are from India. If you look at the bagpipes that they play in India, they're playing Scottish bagpipes there. Why don't they play Indian bagpipes? Because if they do exist, then they're shit. Nobody cares about them. Nobody takes an interest in them. There's no reason. There's no reason to be playing some old, boring, conical bore. It's just completely useless to a normal, average person. If you want to try and create a genuine, interesting, complex melody, then you want to get a set of Scottish bagpipes. Now, other places where bagpipes exist, there's still really strong bagpipe culture in Eastern Europe. The most advanced bagpipes though are all in Scotland and England and Ireland. So you've got the Northumbrian pipes in the north of England, in Northumbria. You've got the Ulan pipes in Ireland. And also historically there was a whole range of bagpipes all across England, all across Ireland and Scotland and Germany and Russia and Western and Eastern Europe. We had a lot of different types of bagpipes. Bagpipes are, if you want to say anything, exceptionally European. Them being Scottish is really just a feat of the last 300 years. Historically, they were the standard dance instrument. Alright, so if you're going to go to a dance, pretty much anywhere, you'd expect the basic straightforward instrument they would have is a bagpiper. Just like now, you'll expect them to have a ghetto blaster and some fucking shitty DJ going unts, 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 unts for 3 hours. Once upon a time, there was a little guy sitting on a stool with a conical bore and a goatskin bag going. That's my best impersonation. I've been playing the bagpipes for 10 years and my best vocal impression of the bagpipes is. But that was standard everywhere. That's what everybody knew as the bagpipes. And it wasn't just Scottish bagpipes, but it was always European bagpipes. The amount of times you would see an Egyptian one or a Persian one is very, very rare. Very, very unlikely, very uncommon that you would actually see something from Persia or Egypt, one of these few places outside of Europe where they developed bagpipes that would actually pop up in our culture. And to me, it represents a lot of the greatness of European culture in the sense that it is a technologically advanced instrument. It's dramatic. It was used to win wars and establish the supremacy of the British Empire around the world. It was very important in many global conflicts historically, all the way from the Boer War to World War II. It's been everywhere. Go and find me a war you can't. If you go into, here's a fun thing, go into BBC archives. If you go into BBC archives, you'll find a listing of all these different ancient audio recordings of World War II and World War I as well, I think. And you'll hear bagpipes. Am I tired? No, not really. I was tired of playing, yeah, but not tired enough to sleep. I didn't sleep well last night either. I've been eating probably a little bit too much shitty stuff lately, and that's yeah, I pushed the boundary of that. So I should only eat like things like haggis. I should only eat directly after I've been to the gym. If I've not just literally just been to the gym, I shouldn't eat haggis. It's a bad idea. It's a bad habit. So I've been eating too much of that, the oats and things, and I think I've had a slight candida regrowth. I had snoring last night and things, so my sleep was really pretty bad. I was trying to sleep. I slept a little bit on the bus today. Yeah, I'll go in for another 15 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever on here as well, because we've got connection here. If I move anywhere, literally anywhere, if I could move 2 meters, it could be enough. I will lose connection. So I'm going to try and stay exactly here and speak to you here. Yeah, it's been a while, because we used to do 15 hours a day on here. I mean, 15 hours a day is excessive, really. I'll probably never get up to that again, because I don't think it's worth it. I don't think people were really engaged with the full time, and I don't think I was able to give my best entertainment for the 15 hours. I want to use this live stream to be much more condensed, much more quick fire. I want it to feel like you're watching lots of short videos after another, almost as if you're scrolling through a feed. Like right now, as if I'm giving you new information and new facts and new stories every couple of minutes. That way it means I can use it into shorts as well, so I can put this stuff onto TikTok, onto Instagram, and get my millions of views over there. Today was a really good busking session, even though there was very few people about. I had really good quality people. So I had a friend of Mungo's. So Mungo's a guy who's in China. He stopped by, and I had a guy who I know from Korea stop by, who's really cool. I really like that guy from Korea. He's a fascinating character. I want to meet up with him again, and maybe even we could do content. We could do a live stream together or something like that. That could be really fun, actually. If we do a live stream with him, the posh ginger guy who came along and was speaking to me, that had curly hair, his name's John. Anyway, I just feel like when I speak with him, he engages with everything I say in a really good, deep level. He's very skeptical about everything. He doesn't just take anything. I always get pissed off with people when you try and have a conversation with somebody about something and you're trying to figure out how they feel about something. You go, yeah, that's nice. Oh yeah. Oh, so nice. Oh yeah. Oh, you're right. Oh yeah. Aye. I'm like, so what do you think about that? They go, alright. Yeah, but what do you think about it? Oh, it's nice. Oh, okay. And you just want to scream in their face. The amount of times I had a flatmate who was like that. She was a very, very lovely girl. Very lovely girl, but just completely stupid. Just nothing between her ears, honestly. Complete idiot. And I just felt like screaming and swearing in her face sometimes, even though she was so nice. So I just would be in the kitchen cooking in my flat, and she'd just be there for hours trying to force the most dullest, most blandest, most disengaged conversations. I'd rather argue with somebody. How do you feel knowing a huge amount of the world speaks English, but you are one of the few that are native to it? It's a good point. I feel very privileged in some senses. It's quite humiliating when people who are non-native speakers are actually often much better than I am. So people from some places like Switzerland, for example, obviously Switzerland, they have a lot of English there, Singapore, Hong Kong, they're often better at speaking English than I am, even though their first language was Cantonese, or Malay, or Indian sometimes, or Swiss German, obviously, is the main language in Switzerland. You wish you knew Y2? I don't know what Y2 is. You wish you knew how to speak English? You seem to know how to speak English. I mean, you're able to write here. That's not what you mean. A few that's native. What do you mean then? How does it feel knowing a huge amount of... Let's try and reinterpret that message in a different way. How does it feel knowing a huge amount of the world speaks English, but you are one of the few that are native to it? Like the scale of the world, because everyone's learning the English language, you mean? Is that what you're asking about? You're trying to explore the sort of scale of it? How do I feel about the scale of it? Like, it gives me massive, massive privilege. When I go to other countries around the world, I can speak my native language in most places, with a few exceptions in Latin America, China, almost everywhere I can get by just speaking English. That feels, I'm very, very fortunate in that regard. It's been so easy to travel the world. English can be someone's first language, but it's not their heritage. Well, it's not my heritage either. My heritage is Scottish heritage. So, I'm not, well actually I do have some English heritage, but my heritage is not English. The thing that does annoy me though, is English has been spoken in this country for a long time. And the way which I speak English is a way in which English has been spoken here for a very long time. So when I get somebody from Germany who tells me the way I speak is incorrect, it does get under my nerves a little bit. Even though I know they're speaking more clearly, and I know second language speakers, especially in Europe, all learn quite similar English. So they will find it much easier to understand a German speaking English than they will to be able to understand me speaking English. Scotland has their own language. Yeah, we have several of our own languages. The main one historically was Gaelic, but we also have Scots, and then Scots is split up into, I would say, 3 main dialect divisions. So you've got just in my opinion, obviously it's different for different people, but I would say probably Ayrshire and Southwest is one dialect, Glaswegian is one dialect, and Aberdeenshire, Doric as they call it, which is sort of a joke, but Doric is their dialect as well. So we've got a lot of different dialects in Scotland that all have completely different words. So if I go and speak to somebody in Aberdeenshire who's speaking Doric, I won't know what they're saying. They'll use words like, I would say when I greet somebody, I would go, "You're right, mate." In Aberdeen, they would go, "Fit like," which is just like mental to me. I mean, fit like does not sound like a greeting even, let alone how are you doing. But that's what they say. If you are in a shoe shop in Aberdeen and somebody asks you which foot fits which, the Aberdonian way of explaining asking you which foot fits which is fit fits fit. Which foot fits which? fit fits fit. So it's very confusing. If you come here though, very, very, very few people make the effort to learn the dialects. In fact, most people who come here, or at least a huge portion of them, don't even speak English. So they come and they just say, "Oh, you know, the Scottish accent's so bad, oh, I cannot understand them." And the weird thing to me is that as if there's some sort of entitlement that they should expect that they should speak for you, not the other way around. Like when I go somewhere like Morocco, where lots of people do speak English, but lots of people also don't, I'm absolutely delighted when I can meet somebody who can speak great English. But when somebody can't, I don't hold it against them. I don't blame them or get angry for, "Oh, you can't speak English," because it's not their heritage, it's not their country. And they're not taught it in school either. They're taught French in school. They're taught French and Darija in school. I don't expect them to speak English at all. The fact that an American can come here or a German can come here and go, "Oh, I'm from Germany. Hello, sir." How do the Germans speak? I can't do a German accent. BMW. How's German. Hello. Oh, your English is so bad. Anyway, I can't do a German accent, so forgive me. But when German people come here to Scotland and they say, "Oh, the English is so bad, people don't speak properly," but actually they're using words, grammar structures and pronunciations which have been spoken here for thousands of years. And really, you're the one who's coming here and expecting that they're going to conform to your shallow idea of what English is. The reality is, lots of people in Europe learn English and they're only able to understand not just one dialect, but one accent of that dialect, which is RP English. And they often can't understand Americans. They can't understand people from Birmingham or Manchester or Liverpool or even from East London. So they can only understand extremely rich people. And even then, they can't understand them half the time because they don't speak in the simplified way which they speak. Now, of course, this leads to people all across Europe speaking their own version of European English. I call it European English. They have a lot of weird simplifications in the language, which, in my opinion, take away the beauty and they take away the humour from the language. They take everything that makes it a meaningful language and denote it to basically just its bare minimum usage. But it's more effective, it's more straightforward, it's more mathematical and logical. So it works for them. It works for what they need to do for the basic levels of communication. When they travel around Europe and they go, you know, a French person goes to Italy, they can speak to people there in English. So it's very useful. Very useful for them to be able to say the bare minimums, the basic functional language, but not enough to really have a good time or engage in culture in any sort of meaningful way, which is what I'd like to think people are using language for. Unfortunately, most people who come to this country, especially people from Germany or France, I think, who are often taught in school that there's a set way of speaking English, that there really isn't. You know, they're taught there's a correct way and an incorrect way. Unfortunately, their education system has not enlightened them to the wealth of possibilities that come along with this fantastic, beautiful, complex language that has a deep-rooted culture and history and a full range of dialects and terminology. Understanding that terminology and the humour that's a part of our language is pretty key. often, actually, I find normally if somebody who's European misunderstands me and says, you should speak proper English to me, it's almost always the exact same situation. They almost always say that when I am making a joke. If I'm making a joke, because they don't learn humor in the language. And also humor is more area specific than anything else, because I can avoid using slang when I'm speaking to a German, and I'll certainly avoid using dialect words when I'm speaking to a German, but I won't. And by the way, this is not an attack on Germans. I love Germany. Germany is an awesome country with an awesome history. Let me just establish that. An awesome history, awesome culture, and fucking awesome future. They're doing way better than the UK are when it comes to manufacturing, and they're just really smart, level-headed people. Let me just get that out of the way. This is not an attack on Germans, but I'm saying there's a problem with the education system of English all across Europe, I think, where they teach them the bare functionality and they don't teach them the humour. They don't teach the actual bright, interesting aspects, the stuff that actually brings richness and brings culture and value through it. The reason that it exists and lasts, and the reason it spreads, the reason that it's a special language which is desirable. And if everybody in the world is learning the same language, and they're only learning it in the bare minimum functional sense, then we're going to dumb ourselves down so much. We're going to make, just like we have done with buildings and clothing and everything else, we're going to make language into basically just bare minimum efficiency, and will not be prioritizing the actual value and the core and the taste and the flavor. You know, where is the flavor in all these bland buildings? Where is the flavor in all your synthetic clothing? And now, unfortunately, where's the flavour in the way that second language English speakers are learning English? It's being lost. They're not being taught the flavour. And they're not being taught the humour, the character, the dialects. That'd be a real shame if that gets wiped out, because I can see in myself, I am not speaking in dialect because I'm living in these kind of, metropolitan zones. That means I can adapt, sure. I can adapt, which is what I'm doing. But if I'm adapting, I'd like to at least adapt this to some other way of speaking which has humour and character and flavour and culture. I don't want to adapt my way of speaking to some bland functionality, minimum efficiency version of the language. No, maximum efficiency, minimum flavour. It's essentially what it's became. Alright, we've got 3 more minutes left on here, and I'll speak to you and I'll entertain you and show you beautiful sight, man. Look at the fucking beautiful, look at the Walter Scott monument. And then what am I going to do? Then I'll go and get some food and go back to the hostel. I could go live again in the hostel if you guys want me to come back on here again. I might do like a TikTok live, something like that, in the hostel. That could be fun. Do a TikTok live and then come on here, or try and go live on here and TikTok at the same time. We'll see. ESG4Y9K has asked, would you learn another language? I have learned other languages. So when I was younger in school, I learned Spanish, just the very basics, and I actually did really well. I only did it to a low level, but like I was better than everyone else I knew at it that learned in the same amount of time, if that makes sense. So I could have maybe done well in that, but I didn't continue it. The main issue is to learn a language properly is you need to spend a good amount of time to either completely immerse yourself in it, or like a really long time to discipline yourself through learning it the more textbook way. I'd rather learn Chinese though. I started learning Chinese last year. I did a month of that, then I went traveling and stopped it. Then I came back and I started learning Chinese again when I was in Australia for about a month when I was in Australia there. So I've only learned it for a total of 2 months and I've forgotten a lot of it. This year, when I was thinking through my New Year's resolution sort of thing, I was thinking how ridiculous New Year's resolution is and how everybody wants to take on new stuff. But I thought, why don't I prioritize what am I going to drop out? What am I going to stop doing? So I decided to stop doing pretty much anything that doesn't directly help my social media. And anything that does help my social media, change the way I do it so that it exclusively helps my social media and does not focus on it for itself, right? So I'm only going to do the gym as much as it helps with my mindset for efficiency, and not do it to the point that it disrupts my ability to go out and make money and make content. I'm only going to do what are the things like I'm keeping my health as good as possible in the name of optimizing for investment in social media. So I'm not spending £400 a month on healthcare, which I really want to because I really want to fix some serious health issues that I have. I'm not doing that because I'm committed to investing as much as possible into this and saving money for social media. So I cut out Chinese because I decided it wasn't contributing at all to my social media at this time. And I want to focus on Scotland, on my roots, as much as possible. I want to be based here more. I want to save a failing business. There's a business in my local community which has been around for 130 years. They make traditional clothing and they are struggling. So I want to try and bring some new life into an old business, an old wonderful business ran by wonderful, fantastic, cool people. And yeah, but bring life to something meaningful. So when I go to other countries, except for maybe America, I might spend a while in America because it could be a good place to try and get funding or try and find a good route for my business. If I could sell things to America, for example. That'd be great. So I might be there next year. I might go and compete with the Bagpipes in America. I'd like to do streams at Highland Games and stuff like that next year. That'd be fun. Yeah, we'll see. See what I can make of it. I usually find I'm able to make quite a lot of it, you know. Alright, anything else anybody wants to jump in and chip in with? If you want to chip in with anything else, now's your chance. I'm going to end the stream very, very, very shortly. Oh. Would you learn? Oh, you just Alright, nothing else anybody wants to chip in with? Because I'm going to go home now. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been a pleasure getting to spend some time with you again, getting to speak to you, getting to play bagpipes for you. People keep asking for more bagpipes, so there you go. I've given you more bagpipes. What else would you like more of? Feel free to DM me or put it in the comments of the video. I read all my comments, I read all my DMs. I read all my live chats. I don't read all my comments on Instagram and TikTok because I just get too many over there, unfortunately. Alright. That's me off now. All the best, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow around 11 AM probably. That's not confirmed, but just approximately around 11 AM.